It's been something else. Well, I just decided to come on live, kind of prepare you for my live at night, okay? Because you know, I just want to do this fair thing. I feel, some people don't know what to expect on my channel, and I'm trying to save them from trying to delete and try to disrupt my lives or whatever they think they can do, because it's gonna be real. And that's the only way I know how to come. You know what I mean? I only know how to come real. And my thing is, would you want me to be like the rest of these content creators, just telling you things, throwing a Bible here, and don't do nothing for the people? At least telling them the truth. Yeah, what would you want me to do? And that's what I'm trying to say. You have a right to live your life the way you want to live it, but you have to understand when you're serving Christ, there's consequences. People ain't they're not gonna like you. But this is the whole reason that I have been targeted, because people can't understand. They don't understand that they think that I'm supposed to bow down to them. They think that my whole life need to be geared and generated to them. These the same people who know it all. They're trying to come here, there, in the YouTube streets. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying here today, is that today, tonight, is gonna keep it real about how I feel about my people and that's supposed to be holding me down in my community. You understand? This is something real. This is not made up. And that's the problem, why we have narcissists. We have these bullies here because people don't actually come and confront them. And those are the ones that keep trying to attract to me. You know what I mean? And this is about keeping it 100, and understand, this is why you don't have this. This is why I can get this person and talk to that person, because it's about telling them and getting them understanding that you need to respect people's boundaries. And that's what had prompt my channel, is because people been doing too much just because they know how to misuse this government in all circles around, or triangles, whatever, and think that this is what we're supposed to be doing. And me, if you was a lazy, no good for nothing, you should have just sat in the projects and kept collected your check. That's what you should have did. You should have mind your business, sat in your projects with your 10, 3, 4 baby daddies or mamas and collect your check. That's what you should have did. Because coming here to make trouble for Tanya is not your answer. And that's what I did here. And that's where targeted goes wrong. Because you can't just throw everybody in a triangle. You keep thinking that somebody's scared. No one's scared of you. God told me not to fear nobody but the Most High. That's all I got to do. No matter what circumstance I'm in. No matter what circumstance I'm in. And tell you, I ain't been in the best circumstances. I ain't, I still trying to figure out how I'm going to pay my rent. I mean, pay my, am I going to be here next week? I got all these things that I got to do, because I'm not safe just because I got a room here and there. I'm not safe. And, I don't have my current room, but I'm here and I'm thankful and I'm blessed. Nobody did this for me other than me, because we get people who keep trying to cover up what they did, instead of acknowledging that that I had an income, I can't get it from the state or the government because of the foul misuse of my name being slandered everywhere I have been, because these people won't own up to saying they made a mistake, because yeah, they know that the system will say we don't have a mistake. We don't have mistakes. So that's why I said, so if you overpaid somebody from the government and you're asking for money back, did you make a mistake? No, you did. And so that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying that the narcissists, that's what narcissists do. They keep gaslighting and saying things, and they want other people to roll with them. They want me to roll with the same people who have misused and mistreated my kids, other people, friends that I had met along the way. They want me to just join in and act like this never happened. And that's not going to be me. That's not going to be me because I'm not covering up for people I never really liked. That's why I moved away from there. They had to understand that their narcissist abilities ain't going to cover for a person like me. Because I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it because that don't make me no snitch. I'm not doing anything with those people. My emails that I had, the emails that I had from Yahoo, I just remembered them. I've been trying to cancel those out. I've been trying to get rid of those months back, but things have come with the targeting and everything. I couldn't do what I need to do because here they are using their tech people to try to cancel it out. You know what I mean? And it all, and I'm just saying, this is why I have to get on here and I have to tell things because I don't know what they're saying about me, and nobody's here to justify and say anything of what they're hearing and knowing. And even if they did, everything about them says nope. Because people keep trying to misuse me instead of getting off their own two feet because they can work. They got ain't no kind of disability about them. Yeah, they a little off, but that's all they got to do is tell the employer that they off, or go down to the Social Security and get them a mental health check. Quit trying to use me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. If I ain't the cutest, then go find a woman that's cute. You ain't hurting me. And these are the things that I constantly got to go through with the satanic gadgets and devices. That I love myself. I do the best I can. I'm not perfect. Lord knows that I shouldn't. I should be 10 times bigger than what I am right now, dealing with all this. And I just thank the Lord for everything that He's gonna do for me. And I don't count out good people. Don't do that. If you're being targeted, don't count out good people. Use discernment. Don't be that bad person, but use discernment because it's just people out here, that's in your own bloodline. They're jealous and they're envious. They'll do anything they can, and then some of them they ain't nowhere close to my bloodline. They just down here collecting a check, and that's what I'm trying to tell everybody else: to love yourself, be thankful for who you are. That whatever it is that's trying to hold me up, whatever lying puppet that the system using because they got this error, and they keep trying to cover up or whatever. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because I serve the Most High. I serve the Most High, and when you serve the Most High, no matter what force is coming to get you, I don't care how many. God used Gideon, and He told them, you know what? In order to fight this war, you need to take them back. You only need, about 300. And He looked at them like, what, 300? And so that's what I'm trying to tell you. Never mind your problems. I mean, I just come into contact with the craziest people even before my targeting. And, the thing about it is that I'm still up. I'm still thankful for what He has done for me. And that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I apologize to some of the people who have to put up with it, trying to still focus and and they don't want to really, you know, be mean to me or anything like that, or they don't want to deal with it. And I advise you not to, don't sign up for none of them things. Get your, you're not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because I'm not scared. I'm a big girl. I've been talked about before, but the things they talk about ain't really real and ain't true. But they just fabricate a lot of their stuff. They use these little gadgets and gadgets to try to make things only to bully a grown ass woman. That deep inside they're wanting me for something, and whatever they want me for, God's not allowing. He don't want me to be with toxic, overly aggressive, overly obsessive people that's just trying to hustle and sell drugs. Those days are over. Why do you think they still deploring things? Why are these National Guards here? You know, that's what I'm saying. Why, don't you know that your hustling days are about to be over because you can't hustle? What you gonna do when this cash system turn over? You say cash app, They already done killed the other one. What's the other service? They done stabbed him to death. So guess what? They not gonna let anybody get anything. They already cracking down on these little side jobs. So that's why I'm trying to tell you. Your best bet is to get in with the Most High. That's your best bet, because there's that out of everything, Freemason can't save you. It's all about the ones that's at the top. Out of anything, the little clique and clan that you in, the cult you in, they're not going to be able to save you when things are about to go down. So that's where I say, this is the time to get your life in order with the Most High. There's no other involvement, because when you leave this earth, it's only going to be you and Him, the Most High. Ain't nobody else gonna be standing around with you. You and what you did on this earth and the Most High. So I was just giving a warning to those who are weak and can't tolerate the truth about what I'm about to say on my platform tonight, so they can get a clue that I'm still gonna do my platform. I don't let nothing like that stop me. I done it outside. I done it here. I done it anywhere. If I don't come on, I don't come on. But at the end of the day, it's somewhere got to stop. Or realizing the games is up. Tanya's not wanting you for whatever you thought I had, what you thought I need, what you thought I is. She got her own mind. And yeah, even if it means me being single for the rest of my life, because I can't take no weak man with me. I can't take no man that can't take leadership and do what he need to do. I don't need that man. If whatever it is that's causing him to be a leader and doing what he needs to do for his wife or woman, I'm not needing him. That's for somebody else. So there ain't nobody hurting me, intimidating me. I life, and the only thing that I really need to keep focused on is my kids and the Most High. Those are my main babies. So everything else, hey, if God has it, God has it for me. But when it comes to some of these, want to be, righteous, I know some people have their things, and that's what they need to be saying, but they not. They just sitting back, and that's fine. I have my life, and when God's given me something, it's ordained. It's ordained. I don't need anything out there that ain't real, that ain't for me. I don't get off on taking someone's man. I don't get off on those things. I'm all about what's God has righteously for me. And that's where I'm at with that. And you should be too. Never try to take someone else's man or woman. You know what I mean? You know? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because we on the righteous level. And whoever with me, whoever ain't, they ain't. They ain't scaring me. They ain't hurting me. You do. Because when it's time for me to do me, that's where the people get mad. You see, that's why they have to come down here. I'm going to do me. And I don't care who's intimidated by it. So, you know what I mean? So let me get on off of here. Enjoy the rest of my day. Get my beauty rest in. See? Skin glowing. I'm getting off. God bless y'all.